here with the premier caster of TI5, Blitz, William Lee.
Hello?
The guy who's casting the most games out of anyone at TI5. Is that true?
Yeah, I think so, because it's just me and Cinderin doing main event, and Cinderin has to do the...
You mean for analysts?
Yeah.
You and Cinderin.
Cinderin has to do the panel for the entire group stage, so I guess that's true.
You, why do you think they decided that? Are you the best?
That's definitely not the case. I'm just not camera worthy, I guess, to be on the on the show with Chobra and them. And I need practice.
I think they should replace you. Replace Cinderin with you. Could you imagine that panel? 4 Asians, 2 of them named William Cho.
We would have a monopoly on that for sure.
His middle name is Cho, so it's William Cho Lee, right?
Yeah, and then I would like know most of the people there for. Actually, if I replace Winter, I'd know all of the people there really well.
But you know they've decided to put you in casting.
Yeah.
And just 5 months ago, you weren't even really a caster.
No, it's just.
And now you're casting the most games at TI. So you have quite the success story. It's the dream. This is what everyone that's an aspiring caster wants. Oh, I was completely unknown as a caster, and now I'm casting TI5 as an analyst.
I mean, I did some work with BTS beforehand, and way back in Dota 1, I used to cast a lot, primarily because I was attending University of Purdue, and I just had a lot of free time. I was really bad at Dota in Dota 1, but I just had a lot of free time, and I would cast with a guy named Mad Mortigan a lot. And then after college, I decided to become a streamer, and so I've always had a casting background.
And what do you think? Why do you think people like listening to you cast?
I don't know.
Do you think they relate to you?
In what way?
What's your signature like casting move? You know what I think it is? I'll tell you what I think it is after you tell me. What do you think? Your signature casting.
I think I'm just calm, and I analyze the situation in a way that isn't hard to understand.
No, I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
You have this classic laugh talk. You know what I'm talking about?
All right.
You can laugh while talking.
Okay.
So people, they laugh with you while you talk.
Okay.
Like you're doing kind of in the interview.
Am I?
Like what am I doing? Like you say that, you can talk while you laugh.
All right.
And people, it's endearing. People like it.
All right.
And that's what I think separates you from the other casters. They don't have the laugh talk.
They don't have the laugh. It's just I'm pretty sure Toby can do it too. I've heard him.
Yeah, but you have like good humor during it. You're like laughing. See, you're doing it right. He's laughing while talking.
You can say that Toby doesn't have good humor.
He's doing it right now.
Now I'm self-conscious about it.
What do you mean? It's great.
All right.
That's your signature move, and no one else does it. And then they're like, "Why do I feel so happy and like laughing during this Blitzcast?" It's because you're doing the laugh talk, the laugh cast.
I just find everything funny.
Yeah.
Like when I see really fun stuff in Dota.
Yeah.
I've been playing this game for like 9 years, and it's still just...
Yeah, you find the joy in it.
Yeah.
And people like seeing joy. They don't like seeing, you being like, oh, that was awful, You want to be like, oh my god, that's great.
I think when you play for 9 years, it's... you go one or two ways. You're either really jaded, and you're just bored of the game, or you just love it so much that you're going to continue regardless. Like, I could see myself doing Dota for like 15 years. Like, I understand that I still love Dota as a game because of that. It's like, when cool moments happen, I really appreciate how hard it was to execute that. And I still get frustrated like when I play. That's how I know I still care, right? Mm-hmm. It's like the opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference.
I said that in an
did you?
interview with Moon Meander.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But I'm never indifferent about Dota. I feel really strongly about it one way or another.
Okay, so you are on the quest. You were at 7K, but
yeah.
Unfortunately...
Yeah?
Things have happened to that.
Yeah.
What's happened?
So I got 7K, and I was really salty about getting there, and people kept saying I only played Storm to get there.
But you did only play Storm to get there.
No, only from
6.8
to 7.
Okay.
So the
hardest stretch.
So then, in preparation for TI, I just randomed every game, and I was all the way up to 7.4 doing that. I ran into Cap like 3 or 4 times and kept sniping his MMR. But then I decided to go back to playing Storm, and I lost 14 games in a row.
That's brutal.
So it was Storm that...
6 point... What are you now?
No, I'm back.
You're back to 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was not that hard to get it by only randoming.
You only random to 7?
Yeah.
7K. I don't believe you. Give me
if
the
you
match
look,
history. Give me the match history.
I will
right now.
I will. But I think stuff like that, it helps you understand a lot of principles when you cast. If you random as every hero, you get a good
swap
idea.
with your allies?
No, nobody wants to swap, especially if you random like Warlock. Nobody wants to play that.
Warlock?
Yeah, I played like 2 games of Warlock. I got really unlucky.
Okay. Well, I mean, you had a brief stint as a pro gamer.
Yeah.
Didn't work out that well.
No.
But now you're a caster. That's working out. Would you trade being a caster for being a pro player?
In a heartbeat.
What about wild card?
Yeah, still.
Still?
100%. I'd
Why?
give this all up. There's something wonderful about playing. Like, as a caster, you can't really... I have some troubles explaining that or getting that through, but when you're playing with 4 other people and you understand that they trust you and that you're playing good Dota, they're playing good Dota, I don't know. There's something awesome about it. There's like nothing that beats that level of competition when 2 teams like really want to win really badly.
What about the National Basketball Association? What if you were an NBA player in the finals? Does that beat that level of competition?
Probably.
If you could dunk.
If I could dunk, but I can't. I don't jump very high. Unlike you. You jump really high.
Yeah, but I'm short, so it balances out.
No, but you can still reach higher than I can.
I don't know. You're taller than me, but okay. So you want to be a Dota professional. Are you gonna try it next year?
No, I don't think so.
You're with the caster. I mean, you're in the top X of analysts. You're probably gonna have a lot of work to do at majors and stuff. So it's gonna be busy year for you, Blitz.
Yeah, I hope so.
You haven't stayed still for very long. You've always been moving around, like doing this, doing that. So you're gonna be able to stay a caster for a year, 2 years?
My girlfriend actually asked me about that because she says it's hard to keep up with me sometimes because I constantly switch careers and I move around a lot, but I want to be stable for once in my life. Like, I've been really selfish about things. It's like, I want to do this, and I don't really think about my family, my sister, my girlfriend, and how it affects them when I constantly move and when I constantly just switch career paths. And so I guess a lot of it is I just want stability in my life, not just for myself. It's really hard on Kryn when suddenly I'm like, I have to be here and I have to go there. It's a lot easier when she knows my set schedule and we can plan around it, and so
You're gonna be a family man.
Something like that, but I just wasn't good enough to be a top tier pro. And what's the point? If you're not the best, then I don't want to be average.
That's a very very self-critical kind of insightful thing about yourself. Except, not gonna give it a go. What if you get an opportunity?
No, I don't.
A really good team.
I mean, I've tried a few times. Me and EGM made a fun one for the open qualifiers. We got like 8th for this year's TI, and I mean, it was fun. Like, I had so much fun playing. It's my best friend, and we had a really good time, but there does come a time where I just, like, realized, I was like, I'm not cut out for this. And it was like, I was talking to a bunch of the players at ESL, and I asked Ake, for example, like, he has a really good life. He's got a supporting girlfriend, he's got a company he can fall back on, like the mobile games thing that he does with Boomy, and I said, when is it going to be enough, Dota? And he's like, you've already won a TI. Everybody loves you, you're a great player, but he says, I won't stop until I'm the first to win 2. Or I won't stop until I'm the first to win 3 if somebody beats me to 2. And so forth and so forth. And I just realized I don't have that kind of drive. Like, I can't foresee myself even winning 1 TI, much less winning 3 in a row, and that's what separates me from him. And I just realized, like, that was
you have something he doesn't.
What?
A Nexon champion.
Whenever I make fun of EGM, he always says that. He always calls me the Korean champion.
Korean Nexon champion. That's something Aki will never have.
I mean, people make fun of me for it, but I was really happy at that point in my life.
No, the Zephyr games are the only Korean games that I've stayed up, late night to watch, other than Brood War.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really nice of you.
I was watching you guys get wrecked by MVP a few times.
That's what I hated the most. You know that? It's because, like, my family would stay up, like, everyone from my family. Like, my grandparents on both sides would stay up to watch my games, even though they don't know anything about Dota. Like, my mom would watch.
Are they winning?
My aunt, yeah, exactly. And the answer's always no for, like, the last 6 months. And that's really sad to me. So I was.
But now you can't lose. They're gonna watch you on huge TV screen, and then you'll be like, he's casting, you know?
It's not as prestigious, I guess, as being...
I don't know. I would say that it's more prestigious for just about all but the very, very, very top teams, you know?
Yeah, but my mom, I mean, my sister was like really excited. She's like called my mom after she found out I was main event. She's like, Mom, he's main event. And she's like, oh, sweet. And she's going to come watch. So at the very least,
your mom's coming?
Yeah, she's going to come.
Nice. Am I going to meet your mother?
I think you already have, haven't you?
I believe so. I believe I've eaten some of her cooking.
You definitely have, yeah.
It's quite good.
Our house is like the halfway home for people that need a place to stay in Dota. It's like Ben stayed with us for 3 or 4 weeks.
Worked out well for him.
And then God stayed with us while I was trying to help him find the place for BTS. So.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, you're staying up until 11 p.m. casting, and then you still don't go to sleep. You still go and play games, and then now you gotta grind it out, man. Stay healthy.
Yeah, I'm trying. I cut soda out of my diet.
That's good.
I think you knew that though, right? Like after at EU Hub, by the way, there was only Coca-Cola.
You don't smoke anymore?
I never smoked to begin with. Don't.
Congrats,
my mom
man,
watches.
that's great.
My mom watches all these interviews, and it would break her heart. I don't smoke, Mom. I don't smoke.
Well, I mean that's great. Smoking is very hazardous to your health.
I don't do it. You're gonna give her the wrong impression because she doesn't. Koreans don't understand sarcasm.
We're not talking about cigarettes. We're talking about.
Oh, I don't do that either.
Okay, so he stopped completely.
I never began.
Even though it's legal here.
Our cameraman's laughing that I didn't do any of those things.
Okay. Nothing.
Koreans don't understand sarcasm. You can't make these kinds of jokes.
Okay, all right, jeez.
At least tell Will doesn't do any of those stuff.
25 years free from smoking.
I'm 25 years old.
True statement then. Okay, let's hear your shout outs and your call out.
I guess my shout outs are to the Dota community for staying with me for so long and for tolerating me, and
Blitz fiends every comment.
I really do.
He does.
Not just about myself. I fiend everything.
He needs to. Maybe you should chill out a little bit about it, but I think you get mostly positive comments, so it's pretty good.
Even the negative ones are somewhat true. Some dudes like lose weight, so I was like, okay, I'll cut out soda. And then some
seriously,
yeah, and then
so it's like lose weight. You're like, oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's like
one guy was like, stop smoking.
No, I don't smoke.
All right.
And then yeah, so shout out to everybody in the Dota community for being so positive to me, and shout out to LD who's here. I'm going to be casting with him at the main event. He gave me my first big break in casting. He really gave me a lot of opportunities, and I might not have fulfilled his expectations, but thank you for being there for me regardless. And shout out to EGM, my best friend, Bulba, because he'll be mad if I don't, my mom and my sister and Corinne, and yeah.
Give me a call out. Don't be lame and say it. I don't have a call out. Come on.
I'll have a call out. I'm gonna call out Wepas.
Wepas?
Because
it's a weird call. Okay.
No, I'm gonna explain why. Because there's a money match between him and MSS
in Smash,
and I was hoping it was gonna be super hype. We were all getting excited about it, and then I'm watching MSS play and I'm watching Wepas play, and there's a huge disparity.
Oh god, oh yeah.
And it's really depressing, and I was like really hyped for it the entire year. Like since I learned about its inception. And now it's gonna be a massacre. It's gonna be like one of those old Zephyr games.
Oh my. Alright, well we'll see. I mean that's not happening for a few days, so he has some time to practice.
You really think you can close that gap within like 4 days?
I mean, I gotta stand behind my teammate, you know.
Oh yeah, we have crew battles.
Okay, so alright man, thanks for sitting down, and good luck in the main event.
Thank you.